Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Toby Rosario, and today I wanted to talk about how do you find cash buyers when you lined up a deal, a potential deal. So what do you do next, and how do you find your buyers? One of the best ways to find your buyer is to actually put up bandit signs. Even if you don't have if you know, a lot of wholesalers, when they're worried about the buyer side instead of really focusing on the seller side. They're afraid that, what if I get a property under contract and I can't find a buyer? But the reality is, if you have a deal, you'll find a buyer, period. If the numbers don't, if the numbers are right, you're gonna find a buyer eventually. So I don't worry too much about that. I feel like if I have a deal, I'll find a buyer. But if you're one of those people who wants to kind of secure that buyer before you find a property, what you can do is, to attract buyers, is actually what we call put a ghost ad. And basically, is what that is you're gonna put a bandit sign. You're gonna put bandit signs, and you're gonna market a property that you don't have under contract. You're gonna market a property. Your typical, let's just give you an example. So you would put something like on your bandit sign, must sell, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 100,000 cash. And then you would put something like cash buyers only, give me a call now. Or you would put investor special, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, $75,000 cash, cash buyers only. And I always like to emphasize that last part, cash buyers only, because you're gonna really filter that that call list when people call you, and you're gonna get people that are really serious buyers. You're not gonna get people that are like they're bullshitters. You're gonna get people that are investors in the neighborhood, or landlords, or rehabbers that'll call you call your sign. So what I like to do is, if I'm in a particular type of area where I don't have a buyer's list, I just put up bandit signs and pretend that I'm marketing a property that don't have under contract currently. And what happens is, you're gonna get a lot of calls, and what you can do is, when you talk to that buyer, you just pretty much tell them, oh, you sold it, but if you get something that kind of fits their criteria, they'll be the first person you call. So what you want to do is, you're gonna get their information. What is their buying criteria, where they like to buy, how much they have, are they buying cash, hard money, or things like that. So you want to grab all that information, and then whenever you do have a property that kind of fits what they're looking for, then you just give them a call, and then you have your deal sold right away. So I don't worry too much about the buyer side, because I feel like if I know the numbers and numbers work, I'll always find a buyer. But if you're one of those people who kind of want to build a buyer's list, you can do that, and that's one of the best ways to do that. Like I said, just put a bandit sign and market a property that you really don't have on the contract, and you just put, must sell, cash buyers only, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, and you just put that number. Like you can say like 85,000 cash, or you can do something like market value is 160. You're selling it for 80,000 cash, so you get buyers that are looking to buy in that particular price range. So that's it, guys. That's one of the tips I learned to find a cash buyer, and you can do that if you don't have any properties under contract. So go ahead and implement that tactic, and see how it goes.